So set for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
There we go. Dixie box.
From the gun, here's Pierce. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
Their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, Williams to throw. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Again, it's Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air yet again, Williams. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Here's Williams again. He connects downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
For Washington.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. To tie this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And finds a Dunze downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt in it for the first time. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it on second and short. Run now with cross-key Merritt. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, do you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. They with the point after. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. 30. Hits the 20. And he takes this hit. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
For Chicago.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
19 Tiger.
Daniels throwing on third. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
60 back. Ready. Cougar 19.
They run. It's cross-key Merritt. And this isn't going to get it. They stop him a few yards short. That's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
First down, Williams. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Got for big yards on the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
First down, here's Swift. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Staying grounded with Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 from the 41. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Bears looking to add to their advantage. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Williams throwing again here on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Third down, here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's on target to Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now they face second down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Has a man, it's Ertz. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out to catch. That is a job well done. That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air again, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. On first down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Daniels is going to throw again. Gets himself free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
1-yard loss.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on. Set. 18, caught. 79, bro. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams to throw. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Williams, taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Romadunze touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. Now he's past the 25. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Williams from the gun. That's completed right side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Williams to throw on first. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
2nd and 10 now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Tebow Samuel to touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
You know, I think it does, Kate. I think it just adds a little bit more momentum. Those players in that phase of the game that we don't talk about them nearly enough, but they know they have a chance to make a critical play, at times a game-changing play, and you just saw it right there by knocking that extra point down.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Check down into the hands of Swift. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 31. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, talk about a aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. Say this as well, in the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, volunteer.
Now here's Williams. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears bring it back to even. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive is quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought him down. Brought down back at the 32.
2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
1-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10 now. Williams hits his running back. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
Williams on 1st down. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Williams with 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He has it at the 13. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end.
On the ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pierce up the middle. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. Quick slant to Samuel. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders scored by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. He's got more once again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8-yard pickup. First down, Bears.
To the air yet again, Williams. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's Williams again. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's off to the races! And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
Let's go now. Press all 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 65, Bears 48.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Williams to throw on 3rd. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Timberwolves.
Daniels on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, Chicago.
First down, Williams. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but their heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high?
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
Commanders 74.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Tighten up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7 yards brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. Third and just 2 to go.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Come on. Go.
Daniels to throw on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
18, 5 here. Here we go. 19 Lions.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ertz wheels it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. Pierce takes it straight ahead. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the 12-yard line.
32.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it on the slant. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Eckler will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Brings up second
Ready.
and
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 7 Pirates. 7.
They're going to pass it here. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Capture 11. Come on.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders His third through the air this game. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 81. Bears 54. That game to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.